Turkey's strongman had looked invincible, but then seemingly from nowhere an uprising against him in the form of an attempted coup. President Erdogan's 13-year rule, defined by growing authoritarianism, appeared to be over as the night skies filled with the sound of jets. He is undoubtedly a polarising figure, revered by his followers, but hated by liberal Turkey. The government claims the rebellious factions in the military were orchestrated by Fethullah Gulen, the reclusive former ally of President Erdogan, who is now in self-imposed exile at his headquarters in the United States, denies the accusations. But his Hizmet movement does have millions of devoted followers in Turkey. Many have key positions in the police and the judiciary. This is what Erdogan's government means when they talk of shadowy forces operating within the system. Erdogan came to power in 2003 and has spent the last few years bolstering his presidential remit. His critics see him as an enemy of democracy. Basic rights have been curtailed, with protests, sometimes violent, staged against the suppression of press freedom and political debate. Turkey is also suffering from a rise in terrorist attacks. Erdogan's Syria policy is blamed by many for destabilising the nation. It's claimed he has empowered extremist groups like ISIS by using jihadists as a proxy to battle President Assad and stymie Iranian influence in the region. The unrest in Turkey, then, is massively worrying for the West. Cooperation with Ankara is vital on dealing with issues such as the refugee crisis, which has seen hundreds of thousands of desperate people wash up on Europe's shores. Turkey is also crucially a member of NATO, its military the second largest in the alliance. Support for President Erdogan's government, which was democratically elected, has been coming in from around the world.
As of this moment, Turkey's cooperation with us in our counterterrorism efforts, in our NATO obligations, and in our regional efforts with respect to Syria and ISIS have not been affected negatively. All of that has continued as before.
The failed coup has opened up huge fissures in Turkey's political fabric. In the short term, democracy, people on the streets, defeating men with guns is the winner. But in the long term, freedom will likely be the loser, as President Erdogan strengthens his hold on the country and cracks down on any and all dissent. Alex Rossi, Sky News.